Inside Story Uganda, real source of political updates. Inside Story Uganda.
That's the thing. But I know what I'm doing. What should Kadaka be doing there? If I might ask. If I might ask several questions. Where do you expect the Amama Mbabas to go? Why don't we take a route now capital somewhere in the Prime Minister's office? Then let Rugunda go and sleep. I defended Mutabire, and the bed sure stays there. I made sure Muhakanez gets the contract going. You get it is a sick man, anytime he will be dying. It's going to reach a time when he needs chemotherapy. But you know, when you start chemotherapy, you are dead. You are literally dead. That actually, I told him never go for chemotherapy. Take any other form of medication, especially dietary medication, if you still want to live. If you start chemotherapy from 4 years, you get 3 years. You further do chemotherapy from 3 years, you get 1.5 years. Then from there, you get 7.5 months. So I told him, just today or not, you leave it at that. And really, things are working out. Okay? And they're moving. So we need a prime minister. We need a different status controller. We need a different PPS. We need a vibrant and useful, very useful minister in charge of presidency. We don't need this silly man. Then when we go to the ICT, the government spokesperson, the person in charge of the media house, should be somebody very reasonable. Very reasonable. Very reasonable. See how Donny Wanyama has been doing his business. Things have been okay. They've been moving very well. Now we have to fight and make sure that we have a very good vision group head. If we fall short of that, then we're not going to do enough. So we still need total control. Now there are particular people we need to weed out to the Uganda Broadcasting Corporation. Because if we leave it the way it is slowly getting hijacked and giving platform to useless things instead of promoting what we already have. They normally want to charge me when I take my advice there for my businesses. I told them we are going to make it. And we're going to make sure that the things, work out. Now look at the stroke that happened in Kenya. They thought I'm going to lose anything. Why would I lose anything? But how many people have lost the market? For me, I do my business diligently well. So whatever happens outside that, I don't care. I don't care. These days, Tamale Mirundi has made me a topic of the year. Do you think I care? You see, for you, I know. You know how these things have been happening for long. You cannot be that ditched. But just somebody who goes yapping. And moreover, on these useless radios, you go to these useless radios and televisions, which they have no audience literally, and you bash me there, it is okay. It is okay, I don't care. I don't hold any public office that I'm going to be convicted, I'm going to be blamed by anyone, that the IGG is going to summon me, Parliament is going to summon me, I will control, and anybody who proves to be very stubborn, I'm going to hand all of them. We need a different speaker, a different deputy speaker. Let Oranya take over. If Ruth fails on her job, I have so many people who can do the job. Sarah rejected. Was like, no, me, I'm loyal to Kadag. Said, most of you people from the East are simply stupid. You are literally stupid. But they prefer to work with the Northerners and the Westerners than all the rest. They do some good work. So we need the URA as well. We need the minister, the first minister for transport. You see, Katumba Amara is becoming very powerful. And is being observed and respected by the army. Something I'm lacking. We need to bring him down completely. We need to create a war with the Muzei's girl, Kajina. That fight is going to have him kicked out. Let him go back to general services. Or let him get a different ministry. He doesn't deserve to go into works. Let him start some silly things out there. So now the whole thing, you see, when you look at operational reconciliation, look at this young man called Ham. He wanted to start a project that would humiliate General. Oh, sorry. How could such a thing happen really? For you start an agro-processing plant. So the rest of the world will be asking now, Operation Wealth Creation has been here for long, getting about $600 million every year, and we don't have an agro-processing plant. That would be a humiliation on the big bro to the first family. It is something we could not accept. We need to fight this man completely, and we throw him off the radar. Let him go down there and start, We make him a tabloid man. But let him not feature seriously. He's still too young to be so successful. Too young. The man is not yet 40. For us, we started seeing some real money when we had almost clocked 40. But now this man has an empire from, I think he started building this empire when he was around 24, 23. There. How lucky should the Muganda be? After spending 35 years in the power, 100%, 99% of the power should be from one region. The wealth should be from one region. The rest should be either puppets or employees. And at the best, they would better be slaves. That is the new Uganda we need. We need a dynasty, a very serious dynasty. I know His Excellency doesn't like these things, these ideologies. Doesn't want these ideologies, but I'm not alone with such an ideology. We are going to seize education and health completely. We become part of it. Then we end up in agriculture and the Premier's office. We control the refugees and all of those. Then we extend beyond all boundaries and make sure that we are the people in charge of each and every aspect. Then we go to the private enterprises. Baganda are very sharp people. They're very good businessmen. They can survive even with the smallest amount of money. That is their talent. We are not there. So let them do the donkey work. We do the prince's job. Let us be the kings. Our children will be the prince, the princess and the princesses, then let the rest be the subjects. I'm talking about business. The subjects will toil, do the work to sustain the kingdom. So whatever they do will be for us.
Newe wunye lwaki ekisajja kino kyeyiga kikwata abakazi nekyebba ebintu by'abantu nga kikunvomereza le poliisi nekikuba obutambi nekyokufuma ne kabaka nekivuma naani weewuunya lwaki bakuba omwana wange tipologulaamu ngenda mu yosesenti kawala gwejja keegi bakubasente omutwe ate n'abantu mukitegerezo pologulaamu zammwe nekitaawa buli wanywa amazzi si violence kitaawa akawala oba ye second vice president kataba kakozesa mulumbe mukwalula abalongo mukufiirwa temugendayo passive. This is the country, this is our country. Hitira bwati bweyajja yasooka bayudaaya manya be nakwata ba protestant yakwata ba catholic. How can somebody send sagala baganda ono mwana n'omwavu wasa ngati tamanyi nti wali wamukwata ebyoma babimujjeko tewali gwenja kubiwa Museveni bwampita sibimuwa
kyogamba
gwanga
Tamale waliwo plan ntino obugagga buyina kuba bwa region
somebody vomits abaganda bakugamba nti omukko mubi gufaanana agufuuye kasola bomuntu yes bibiri ku mutwe gwe nasiyitira in the making oba atutte oba bano tibasobola mukwatako Biden anamukwatako chairman wa Global Village but we cannot sit down oba batta abaana 10 oba nange banzita oba bakola ki naye ejjogo tetujja kulikkiriza okutunya ku mitwe n'okutunyaalako. Luuku kambabuulire ebintu byammwe ebyo byemukola bakatumba wamala njagala nkubuuza Katumba Wamala nga minisita atuleetera driving permit empya zaali za Lubugo waliyo emmotoka empya eyazze kubanga a new driving permit would mean tufunyeyo emmotoka eza seeringi 2 kati tukikutesingireko tulabe oba ogivuga
aba waliwo ez'omukago East African Community kati zinaatuyamba
babimuleetera bimubattule
bamuteze
kajina ngaali buli venue yawera kaadi za mmotoka ate ebibanda byabasebuufu everything they do kakati nalabye ono mukwano gwange mbadde mpagira ennyo
Lokech owa police
ngagambwa agenda goba ba police 10. Do you know what it means to increase insecurity?
Aba police
10 amanye ekiri e Kenya ndi aba police abo be bakwate mmundu ne batta abantu. Why don't you rehabilitate them? Why don't you address them? Why don't you identify why they are corrupt? 100 mumulowooza kampabulire mutunulye ekereziya teriyo basisa bafuna mbuto
fete tumanyi
teriyo bafaza bakwa egalirayo eriyo komera lya basista bafuna embuto
soko olinde Tamale.
Yes
fe mu public tetubimanyi
gwalabe ko faza wasizo omusista abasista basinga obungi basiramu mwe mbawasa fe tukimanyi ti oyo mugole wa Katonda omusista akuba ekisirani nebo bamusajja mwenzo otya tuweregera ku musista faba Christians abakatuliki nti oli mwezi okwata omusista gwalabe baba wasa bakuba ekisirani they have their internal mechanism. You cannot say that 100 policemen who are corrupt have been sent to the population.
Chechaleseza na uniform weno.
Nedda waliwe ye yagirese. Mwali so kwogera ne mugamba ti uniform weno enjeru ebadde ewa abaserikale egundi time okozesa omu abakyala abali mu nsonga babadde bafulumye omusaayi tujijeewo
naye
kasinje the corruption has gone. Is it the body what oyo mwami we
corruption ebadde uniform soko linde Tamale
kubireko kasinje mu ngalo. Corruption is uniform
ezengalo za sanyuza
kati mukubireko mu ngalo. Abasiramu omwezi bamujja mu ngoye oba bambete entamayinja
mayinja.
Yes. Lwakita kanti mu olugoye runo. What does the dress have to do?
Olugoye lweno enguzi.
Ebyo byali Rwanda kuba Habyarimana. Uniform eyo gyemulaba yali Rwanda ku Habyarimana.
Uniform
babayita bagandamizi.
Abantu badde baganti efaananamu ey'abalwanyi b'Ebyama.
Gyokanga bantu. President Museveni bagenda ne ba-identifyinga buno obunankade obutiisa abantu obukokolo yabugoba
obwalinga
yabugoba tayagala ba Museveni mulaba kala 10 benga babine ebyo ebikanga abantu naye ne mudda ku France ne muleeta olugoye eyalese engoye yalidde nga ne Paulo Mutuukirivu yagamba nti mmwe abayudaaya bwe bafiirwanga omuntu nga beekalakasa nnyo ne bayuza engoye nabaga lwaki muyuze lwaki muyuze engoye ne mutayiga myoyo
emyoyo
kasinje oye kasinje juu mbolugoye lwe rubba bunasanze omuntu w'ekisirani sente zisisanze eyo ne ku akaunti zavuddeko kakati nosanga ti parliament oyo Kasayijja ne Bahati Mwadi banka ne balinnya mu America babaleetanga babbi bankoko amuteringa eyo
lwaki
Biden Kasayijja ne Bahati okulinnya mu America babayolanga babbi bankoko kakati nojja mu parliament nojiganti oyagala bilioni 4 simanyi bya oil byaki kakati ate kankobolire babigobye ate ekyo ojja kulaba nga babiyisizza ababaka ba parliament bakola ng'omusajja omutamiivu ajanga yagala akaboozi n'atigomya abaana be bonna n'akuba omukazi ate n'akamukwasa lwampaka nga n'abaana balaba kakati abantu bano ababa bulijjo abawulira ssente ze mubbye mu bwavu bwe balimu. Are you helping yourselves? You think you are helping yourselves? Parliament has been bagimulisizza Bobi Wine agimulisizza gundi
judiciary
agimulisizza nze ndi musanyufu nti amagye gaffe temugakwatako kasaba akutte kuba badde bagwira gundi ze muzitani drones sikyawulira yawo afende mukonzengamu afende muhozi ngamukubira mu ngalo
Tamale drone baziyimiriza
ziriwa
okupiikinga abantu
anti ziriwa
abantu
mukyemba sasirako abani president yagaye nti yajja kwavuza abamonita nomanyi kye bakoze balese ababaka ba parliament. Did you listen to Museveni? No, I was traveling. Did you listen to Museveni? No. He does not mention anything.
Reverse psychology.
Did you need that? Bategeza Museveni teri akuwulira. Ate kakati omwami otomulaba ne n'abako batamwagala ne PPS tamwagala but he has reasons. Why don't you present these reasons to the president? Who are you to empower yourself with these powers? Nti gwe gopima buli omu gwe byokoze enseno byo birungi gwe nga bakupimye ku minzani gweita ku molozi gwe
nga tuva wano
oba tutte twamaliridde
Tamale nga tuva wano
ali tununula oba tukuba n'atutta oba tukola atya naye abantu bonna nze mbabuulira nti fe mu byofuzi tukugamba if you don't have a future with me nga nkuviira. Why don't those people he does not want to form a political party? What are we waiting?
Tamale nga tuva wano tusigazzaayo akadakiika kamu enfa ya Magufuli ng'ereeseewo
Magufuli ndabagamba nti covid mulimu covid waliko maaso mulimu covid omwirima gutwala engo mafuguli abatisa yinza kubotamutta izani ntano isho oyinza okugana abatanzania okubba ki okuva Nyerere lwe yagenda ate omanyiti omwenge gwonona nnyo omusiraamu bati yagunywako mu buto aba indisciplined. Magufuli I compare Magufuli to General Muhammad Mutala. Muhammad Mutala yakwata Nigeria n'alwanyisa obubbi aba Nigeria bonna n'abambaza akapande corruption is bad kati agenda mu post office n'abaga nti n'ekitereke kyange ky'ennonya essajja eryali ku reception limugaa where is your collar limulyeko ngozi Mutala yali musajja mumpi bwati n'akibatululuye nakyo nekiriza nikizza omuliro nga tekimanyi nti kikubaani president kati abali mu layini bonna baali baserikale naye abasajja baawa matuka mu bizimbe waggulu mu post office abaafa baalinga 10 ba manager Mutala enkeera baamubatula essasi. That's why Museveni moves consciously punguzi naga nti amayi magician ndi god ne Katonda ensi egikole amanyi enguzi bano benwanyisa bano omukazi wange yakawona emirundi 2 nakawona obutwe emirundi 5 ewange bwensule wazana waliwo abaserikale 10 bali banzita. Do you know why my name is Kalancho? We have already arrived.
Lwaki bakuita Kalancho?
Anti omutemu bali batuse wange wazana
naye
nenkubira ba allies bange mu government bayiwa amaje bali babakwata
kyotegeeza Magufuli wabaddewo inside job.
Inside job toyinza kulemesa abantu kubba
ate bambagamba nti bya covid
bya covid ki
nti yakuba nnyo covid nga ate abamu balina okukolamu ssente.
The Prime Minister of Britain got it. Gondi Prince Charles got it. Nga baawona president w'eggwanga all efforts must be made to save his life. Why? Habyarimana died alone, 1 million people perished. This is why President Museveni in 1986 went to Kawempa and bought a timber bed. Yali azeeyo his security is taken over engalo bugalo bweti yakankanye eggwanga kansa amulya kansa akolaki. There was no way any doctor would have been brought to Tanzania to save Magufuli. This has nothing to do with
akasambayo tuve wano Sonko mulaba wano Tamale tulaba waliwo ruling eyakoleddwa nti omulamuzi tabeerenga mu yafisi endala ya civil service kireka wa omulamuzi Simon Byabakama kireka wa DPP kireka wa IGG Justice Akodo
balwanagana munda. The government is fighting itself. Yabalamuzi balwanagana n'abalamuzi bano balina privileges balize batayina. Decide a judge ngendo ogwensoba ogwenyama. Yes, decide obeera ludda ki abalamuzi bakitegedde nti bannaabwe gye bagenda babaswaza ne bafaaza Kardinali Nsubuga yagamba bafaza babiri bave mu temuli bakazi temulina bakazi na baana waliwo bafaza bali babiri nga kati lokodo faza swazekerezia church can decide nti mugendayo with different you kakati to protect the image of the judiciary bye bakolerayo abalamuzi bannabwe bagambye bituswaza mugende temusigale eno nga mulina eno muswaza obulamuzi mutuswaza kakati imagine singa Bobi Wine yajjayo musango ngate nawo omulamuzi who is conversant with the law nawe bakutwala nti wakola cases. So it is not a judge. The question is not a judge. This is excitement. One must be a judge. No, one must be must have integrity. That's why banabarwanyisa nankabiri wachimanyi nti kakati Kadaga bwatula mu ntebe nga yakulira nga speaker yakulira akacheka point anaita watya chavalwana yomukazi ajja okusooka okudduka okugenda mu
akasembera ddala speakership race eggwerawa mu kiseera kino tulaba acholi parliamentary group nango parliamentary group zavudde ne zendo singolani kyokka ababaka abali mwezo zenye batandise ovuga gafete tuli mu ebyo
a mishandling of Kadaga will lead to the split of the movement into formidable groups.
Kadde mu Luganda abantu tebakategedde
mwezege
okugoba Kadaga
mujoge Kadaga enali mugira kukutulamu ebibinje ebi
tusibule tuve wano
nkubuliridde wano
mubeera bulungi
talibeerawo
nja
kujja kujja nteeka akakadde wano olikawo omunaku asinga
soko olinde Tamale
imamu
soko olinde ogambye nti nno bwe bazanyira ku Kadaga kigenda kuyuzaamu NRM
is going to disintegrate into two formidable political parties.
Onsibiddewo n'akakadde nga sozi
waawo bwekitabawo nitukiwa emyezi 3
nekitabaawo
okulonda kwa speaker kwedde nga Kadaga bamwangu NRM neteetemamu bibinda ebi
ompa akakadde
yakuwa akakadde kati sente mukawe imamu asinga obwafu
mubeere bulungi mweraba kajja kgenda mu ssiima imamu